Hello, welcome to NBA Summer League tonight. I'm Bryan Salmond. It is day number 11 of the NBA Summer League, and folks, we're getting down to the get down. 4 teams, the final 4, all playing tonight to determine who will play in the final game on Tuesday night. Now, game 1 paired the defending Summer League champions, the Los Angeles Lakers, taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers, or LeBron James' new team versus his former team. Well, this, folks, was a fantastic game, a double overtime affair, a game that saw 2 players from the Lakers, Josh Hart and Mikhailuk, scored 37 and 31 points respectively. Now, it definitely was not an easy game for the Lake Show. Collin Sexton, the rookie for the Cleveland Cavaliers, had an opportunity to win the game in overtime with 2 free throws, but, folks, there's always a but. He went 1 for 2, much to the delight of the pro-Lakers crowd that's here inside the Thomas & Mack. In the end, folks, the LA Lakers, they win 112-109.
We just have guys that want to win and compete, want to be out there on the floor. They pick each other up no matter when someone else is down, and that's the fun thing about being with this group, the Lakers organization. We have a championship mentality every time we step on the floor.
You know, we won the game, but it's over now, and we just start getting ready for tomorrow. And that's what we want to do. We want to win a championship. It don't mean nothing if we don't get that. So.
Definitely a great game. So with that, we have to bring in a great guest. I'm bringing in sports reporter Mark Anderson, and Mark, that game was fabulous to watch. You had an enjoyable time watching it, as I did. Here inside the Thomas & Mack, definitely a pro-Lakers crowd. How about the atmosphere in here today?
Oh, it's tremendous. It almost felt like the Staples Center. And, you know, and there was a call late in the game where it easily could have been a charge on Josh Hart. And I wouldn't have wanted to see what the crowd would have been like. And they called, obviously, in Josh Hart's favor. And kind of makes you wonder how the call might have gone in Cleveland. But, yeah, I mean, but it was what you want. And what made the game so great was seeing players step up. It wasn't like guys were necessarily losing the game, maybe a little bit at the free throw line. But the guys are going out and making plays, and it was just so much fun.
No, it was definitely fun to watch. How about the chance for MVP for Josh Hart and how he played, and just the fact, like you said, Collin Sexton, a rookie, and how he played, hitting big shots. Miles Simon had a lot of good things to say about him after the game as well.
You know, that's what you want to see. You want to see your stars come forward, and Josh Hart, you know, yeah, good chance he'll be MVP of this tournament. He'll be announced before tomorrow's game, so you know he made a really strong case for himself, and Sexton just played great. He's played great all tournament. But both those guys just so much promise, and it'd be interesting to see how Josh Hart plays with LeBron next season. And Collin Sexton, obviously, he's not LeBron, but you know he's quickly going to be the face of that franchise.
I couldn't agree more. And getting back to the atmosphere of the game, we talked with Josh Hart after the game. He compared it to another big game that he played in a long time ago. Let's take a listen.
The atmosphere was great, and it was tough. It just shows you the guts that this team had. It was a battle. Totally different. I played in Final Fours. I played in national championship, and it had a national champion-esque feel to it. Obviously, didn't have all the whatever fans that national championship had, but even the shot that Billy Preston hit, that unorthodox shot, was just like Marcus Page. When I'm looking at that, I'm like, heck no, it can't be like that, man. But man, the atmosphere was amazing.
I like the fact that Josh Hart compared the game to that North Carolina game. That double pump three-pointer that was hit tonight was pretty special. But getting the 2 players of the Lakers, Mikhailuk has played phenomenal Josh Hart has played phenomenal. What about you? Have you been somewhat surprised with the way that Mikhailuk has played?
Yeah, I've been surprised by how the Lakers have played in general. I didn't really come into this tournament with high expectations for them. They didn't seem to have the star power some of the other teams had, and I thought they were okay. But they just keep winning games, and they're finding great performances. Mikhailuk has just really been an eye-opener, and you can see why the Lakers are interested in him. And Hart showed why he's not a rookie; he's a second-year player. And with Wagner, played early. Yeah. They shut him down, and so that's someone we're not even talking about. And so it's the Lakers aren't going to compete with the Warriors next season, but you can see where they're getting the pieces together to where they're going to be a team to look for down the road.
And how about that? I mean, the fact that LeBron was here yesterday watching his teammates that he will play with, but Mikhailuk and Josh Hart, how do you think they fit around, especially Mikhailuk, around LeBron James? He's a rookie, but he seems like a guy that will be able to catch passes and shoot three-pointers, which is something that LeBron needs around him, right?
Well, and that's what LeBron does. He makes guys around him better, because LeBron's one of those guys that, he's a facilitator, probably first and foremost. And so guys are going to get the chance to shine with him on the court. And, of course, LeBron late will try to take over different parts of the game, particularly the last 5 minutes. But he does make guys around him, make sure that everyone's involved. And so that's the thing. It's not going to. The ball's not going to disappear in his hands, and you'll be able to see these guys grow.
Yeah, LeBron is not Carmelo Anthony.
No, he's not quite mellow. No.
He's not quite mellow. And these guys, Josh Hart and Mikhail Luke, are not Carmelo Anthony either. But after the game, we talked to him about how they're playing. Here's what they had to say about their performance in the Summer League.
I would say I'm just doing kind of more than just shoot the ball right now, and I think I'm doing pretty well.
I mean, I don't go for individual accolades. You know, that's never a reason. That's never been a reason why I played this game. You know, I played this game to win, and you know, if I get it, I get it. Cool. If we win, that's the biggest thing. And I came here to win. I came here to dominate, and you know, that's what I want to do tomorrow.
All right, so it matches to have the Lakers playing in the final game at 7 p.m. here inside the Thomas & Mack. It'll be a pro-Lakers crowd regardless of who they play, but it looks like they're going to play the Portland Trail Blazers, a matchup last year with Zach Collins again playing in the championship game. Good for him, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, he's gained some weight, added some strength. Not looking like all-star caliber yet, but you know, he's making some improvement. You know, and I think they know he's a project, and they're going to have to be patient with him. But you know, he's had moments where he's looked okay, and moments you think, all right, he might have a future in this league, but you know, he's not quite there yet.
Good thing for him that he was a first-round pick, unlike Brandon McCoy, who came out. So I mean, he's going to have time. They have to pay him in order to be that kind of project, which is good for him, right?
Yeah, and they're investing in him just in time for him to become a free agent and go to the Lakers.
There you have it. Or the Clippers, and they can come play here in Las Vegas, but that's a topic for another day. Sports reporter Mark Anderson, we appreciate you coming up and talking with us. And, of course, we will have highlights of that game and everything tomorrow. 7 p.m. is the final game inside the Thomas & Mack. I'm Bryan Salmond, Mark Anderson for NBA Summer League Tonight.